Hello fellow internet people. Today or tonight I mean got some stuff done to the winter beater. Made the side skirts is in place and all the rust is now the rust holes is repaired somewhat good and yeah, ready to go for the MOT. The exhaust is done, a little bit dark here, but made it of some old scrap parts, the rear piece from another car, and just put it together so it will be somewhat quiet, so it just sounds awful when it's a 4-cylinder anyway, like this standard 4-cylinder with no got it painted two-tone wheel silver or something. Will look pretty good. The bumpers will still be silver, and started to mock up some. Here I have some old crashed bumper, and there is another one that is a lip that I made of an old rear bumper, facelift rear bumper, but I'll use the well, here you can see this part I cut off, and we'll try to make it look like, put it upside down and make it look like some kind of Japanese bumper. Try to make it look nice but cheap, and to go with the side skirts. I don't think I will do anything with the rear bumper. It will look okay with that as it is. Yeah, so I got two broken bumpers that I made. Cut one in half, and it's nothing pretty, but it will look good from far away at least. Got that hot boy skirts look to it, and well, it just was two broken bumpers, so considering that, it looks pretty good. And a refined version of this, if I made it like out of two whole bumpers from the beginning, it could be a pretty good mold to mold glass fiber parts from. I think the fog light holes would need some work and some, but it's a pretty good, it looks pretty good and will fit good with the skirts. Now then, we got the rear bumper, did the same thing, got another bumper here, put it upside down, and here just with zip ties, and well, it got the same. It's a little bit broken already, but it'll get more broken than that, so that will be a pretty good looking skirts as well. So now I'm going to paint them silver whole bumpers, so they will stand out a little bit and go with the rest of the theme on the car. Now pretty hot boyish look of the Mercedes. Pretty good looking bumpers from just scrap parts. You can see it's all crashed up and just used like two broken bumpers just to, there you can see it turned like that piece, it turned upside down, looking pretty good. Same thing here in the back. It's a little bit too much for my liking, but there it's broken. Well, here's the good side. Have to keep the tow hook as well. That's a shame, but it will look a lot better without it. But well, I need it. The Honda Civic isn't that good to and I will not drive it on the winter, so I need to have a tow hook on some car. So now I'm moving on to the power steering. I'm not putting any more angle right now, but I'm going to, the power steering system was empty when I bought it because a pipe was leaking. So I'm going to remove the steering dampers, the dampers that are built in the steering rack. It's those little guys I'm going to remove. So here you have them looking like this when it's like a big banjo bolt, and but then they have these dampening walls inside them, and well, it's when you remove them you gain some steering feel. When you like have to put like a lot of input in the steering, it will go with these in, it will go a little bit heavy comparing to when they're gone. So there it is, it's looking a little bit like a shock inside or something. There's like a shim from a shock, and focus. And I just put a drill in the side of it, so it starts to look like this. And pry it out with the drill. Just drill a lot of holes in the edges and pry it out, and then it will be empty like this, just like a regular banjo bolt, and will do a lot to your steering feel, and it will get a lot quicker and easier. Also, if you want, I don't really think I've done it on one car, but if you want to adjust the pressure on the servo pump, power steering pump, if you remove this first the hydraulic hose, and then it's a spring or a relief valve, or overflow valve it's called there, and the spring inside there, and if you put a shim or a washer behind the spring, you will the pressure will rise. I will try now first. I have the second one with a V6. I've tried. I did them both these things at the same time, and but I don't know if the pressure rise when I did the pressure rise, if it helped, or if it is just the steering dampeners that help the steering. But I'll try the steering dampeners at first, and then I will do the put higher pressure in it if I think I need still like easier steering. I'll drill out the other dampener and put the banjos back at least now. So yeah. Also, I did a complete, but I did a service on the engine. Isn't it looking beautiful? Like this. It's just an oil change and with some old truck oil and filter and a new belt. Nothing fancy. Just to keep it running. Got it on the ground now, and well, it's not lowered yet, but it will be. I think it looks pretty good. My opinion. It will look like when lowered it will be a pretty nice stance with wheels like these. I think the 3 spokes will go good on this car, and looks got the Japanese style that I wanted, and yeah, the bumpers will probably fly off when the winter starts. I've never driven with any whole bumpers on the winter. They always fly off, but well, at least it will look good for now, and yeah, we'll see then what happens. I will probably rip them off, and yeah, at least the lips or the lower bits maybe. Well, I will try to keep them nice at least. It's a little odd looking with the tow hook there, but like I said, I need to have it. Now it would just need some, from this angle it looks pretty odd, but if you go down, I like it, like JZX style skirts like they often have. I like the JDM style, that is. So I tried to make something. You can't really find to these cars any affordable stuff. It's always AMG or Brabus or something, so it's very expensive, like skirts and bumpers and stuff. So I make my own and try to keep them, try to make them look nice with homemade stuff. And so yeah, it would just be the interior now to put some else. I don't know if I think I'm going to put standard seats in it for now. I have some leather ones that are a little bit more supportive, but I think I will put those standard seats for now. I have green ones that are the same pattern as these, but these are so molded, so I'm going to throw them out and wash the door sides and such. And well, I would also have a leather interior to put in it, but it's so cold in the winter that I think I'm going to put some this kind of material. Fixed the ABS light. It came on when I pressed down the brake pedal. The ABS light came on, and that was because the brake light was broken, or not the brake light itself, but the circuit was broken off because the tow hook cable harness was spliced into the standard harness, and there was a fuse in the back of the car that was blown. It starts and sounds pretty good. I haven't tested it a lot more, and it's just, let's see if it has any battery. Yeah. So it's just a little bit more open catalytic converter and rear part of the exhaust system, 2.5 inch. Sounds a little bit farsty, but at least it's not that. At least it's not that loud. Well, we'll see how it goes. It's nice to see the difference between this, that is a 96, and this, that is a 03, and a little bit better spec than that one. This is also a avant-garde, but it is the newer one with the newer steering wheel and leather seats with AC in them, and the nicer wooden center console, and this is a little bit quieter when you start it. V8 and 4-wheel drive, pretty rare cars. E43 4matic, and then it has the Lorenza package, so it's other the rear damper on the exhaust pipe is another one, and these are the standard wheels, and it's lowered from factory, and as a 4matic this is low, but because they are pretty high when they come from factory in the 4matic ones, so this is like a standard 2-wheel drive. Yeah. Found it in Sweden, and well, I thought I would use it as a daily in the winter and such, but found out it is pretty nice and pretty rare, so I don't think I will drive it in the winter now anyway. So I don't know really what to do with this. I'm thinking about selling it because I don't really have any use for it and I don't want to destroy it or something, so I don't know really. I think this will be the end of this video. Comment if you have any questions, and well, I'll keep them coming. Next I will wash the winter beater and change the interior and do stuff like that and get it through the MOT so I can actually start using it. And well, I think we're going to do something with the drift car next, the CLK drift car, and prep it for next season. And well, yeah, as much as I have time for. I also am building this house. It's an apartment above this garage, and well, I'm renovating that, and so I'm here as much as I have time, but I also have to renovate and such, so it takes a little bit of time, and hope I'll see you next time. Bye.